News Nation is the place you come to if you want honest perspective. That's where we deliver.
Check out what's on News Nation. Decide for yourself.
See why America's fastest growing cable news network is News Nation.
Now at 4, there are just a few hours left until a COVID-era policy allowing for the quick expulsion of migrants at the southern border is set to expire. Good afternoon. This is the Ktla 5 News at 4. I'm Samantha Cortese.
And hi there. I'm Courtney Friel. In today for Pedro Rivera, Border Patrol agents and other law enforcement agencies are gearing up for what is estimated to be tens of thousands of migrants seeking asylum.
And at the White House briefing, Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas announced, quote, large numbers of encounters are already occurring. KTLA's Chip Yost is live near San Ysidro Port of Entry with how authorities are preparing. Hi, Chip.
Yeah, hey there, Samantha and Courtney. We've moved. You may remember earlier we were outside or next to one of the border walls. We're just a little ways down the street, if you will. Now, this here, the San Ysidro Port of Entry, this is where a lot of this story will play out, especially starting at 9 p.m. tonight. This is where if people successfully get an appointment through the app, the government app that they've set up for appointments to try to get an interview with an agent so they can try to prove that they are worthy of asylum, this is where they go, and some of them possibly, if they're successful, may walk out here on the U.S. side. Now, let's show you what's going on at the border wall where we were earlier, just a little bit a ways from where we are now. You can see they have some food set up. Some folks have come out and volunteered and giving food and blankets to people because there are a number of people over there who've been waiting and hoping to get some sort of interview with an immigration officer or with an asylum officer so they can prove their case that they're worthy of asylum. But it's unknown whether they'll get one of those appointments they want and if it'll be a successful outcome. In the meantime, there's been a lot of waiting and people from all over the world wondering what's next for them, including this woman we spoke to from Ghana.
I'm from Ghana.
Oh, you too? And what brings you here to the United States or trying to get into the United States?
And my husband is worrying me, so he wants to kill me, so I ran away from the house. So I want a shelter. Because I'm afraid in my country. They are worrying me. They want to kill me.
Now, again, all this activity is Title 42 set to expire. It expires at 9 p.m. tonight. Title 42 is the COVID-era order that basically allowed officials at the ports of entry and also Border Patrol agents, anyone who tried to claim asylum, instead of hearing their case or sending them to an officer who could hear their case under Title 42, they could just turn them away, send them back to either Mexico or the country they came from. That ends tonight. That's why the U.S. is staffing up, because they're expecting to do a lot more processing of asylum cases and asylum applications. But what's going to change after Title 42? Well, one big thing that could change, according to one expert we talked to, is that under Title 42, some people got a free pass that were trying to come into the country illegally. That is, because of Title 42, if you came and were encountered by someone from Border Patrol and you claimed asylum, a lot of times they might take you in, they might either give you some sort of paperwork or put you through the process where you could be put on the process of deportation or be banned from coming into the country for another 5 years. Under Title 42, that wasn't happening. They were just turning you around. You weren't getting that enforcement action as much. That could change now because Title 42 is ending. However, because so many people on the other side, on the Mexican side, have been waiting for Title 42 to end, we could see a big influx of cases very soon.
After Title 42 goes away and normal immigration law goes back into effect, those repeat crossings are likely to go down because the penalties for crossing the border under normal immigration law are actually harsher than under Title 42. But at the same time, there is a backlog of people who have been stuck in northern Mexico for the last 3 years. And in the immediate aftermath of Title 42 going away, we do expect for a short while that numbers will increase quite significantly as this backlog crosses the border and attempts to seek asylum.
Now, as far as success rates for people applying for asylum in the United States, one group that did a study on it said that, or actually some government statistics we got, they looked at numbers between 2008 and 2019 and found like people who started the process by trying to say they had a claim, a reasonable claim for asylum, people who